Good morning, Mr. Ricky. How are we doing?
Maudling.
What's happening in the shop today, then, bud? That doesn't look like an R8 or a Lamborghini.
Yeah. What is it? Right. It is a Superformance. Superformance. Le Mans Coupe, which was based on the Shelby Daytona Coupe cheat sheet. Can't remember a finish. Cheat sheet in my gammy hand.
You've written it on your hand.
I have.
There you go.
So it was based on the Shelby Daytona Coupe, which was built by a Mrs. Carol Shelby to beat the Ferrari 250 GTOs. So it was the first American...
First and only.
Why are you not
car
doing this video?
to win
The FIA
GT
Manufacturers Championship.
Something like that. Yeah.
This is Carl, by the way. Say hi, Carl.
Hello.
No, you've got to say hi, Carl.
Oh, hi, Carl.
Hi, Carl. Then Shelby got moved off to do the GT40 project to go and win Le Mans. So this came before.
So some good history behind it.
It's Ford history.
And
I'm going to upset some people with this video.
of course, it's a real one.
It's a real Superformance one, but it isn't a real one because there's like 6 of those and they're worth bajillions. So Shelby, is it Shelby? Yeah, Shelby only ever built 6. They were all race cars. So Superformance had the license to then recreate them.
And there she is.
Is right. And it's a ROUSH 402, which is how many litres in proper money? Let's Google it. I should have done this before, really, shouldn't I? 402. MoTeC. 6.6 litres. So it's only a bit bigger than that, right? But
So what's it in for, Rick?
so it came in for rough running, hard to start, smelling rich. The injectors have had a bit of a hard life, so we've serviced those, new seals, new filter baskets, balanced the throttle body, so it's 8 individual throttle bodies. So it's got 1 throttle cable that comes across the top, a pairing linkage, so it drives one cam in the middle which drives both banks, and then you've got to balance them all off, so they were all over the place.
So proper old school bit of engineering in this one.
Yeah, so good to fix in that you can fix it. We haven't had to bolt parts to it or spend as much, that sort of thing.
Yep.
But still, without sort of disrespecting it, still quite kit car-ish. The brackets are just bent bits of angline and stuff like that. So whenever you take something like this apart, you're always re-engineering and tidying bits up and make things a little bit better. 5-speed manual, no door handles, so don't leave the keys in the car. If I open the door, you can have a little look inside. Yeah, you sit on the back wheels. It's a cool little thing.
It's it's good to have something different in the shop, isn't it? To be fair?
Oh yeah, let me come this side so I can project. So this has had loads of comments in the same way that the Charger always gets loads of comments, because they are different. We don't see anything like this really. We don't see anything like this in the UK. You don't see stuff like this often.
No.
So yeah, it gets a lot of attention. It's not going to go and set lap records, but you can jump in it and go for a cruise, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we've seen it in the background of a few vids we've done recently. Yeah. And like you say, people have said, "Oh, what's that? We want to know more about it." So here we are.
Yeah. I think try and do a little walk around with it, and I think it's a cool little thing. It's signed by a guy called Pete Brock. I have no idea who that is. I bet in this world he's like the Valentino Rossi of and I'm a complete ignoramus to it.
You'd have to Google that now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Or I'll just wait for the comments.
You don't know who Pete Brock is?
Yeah. No, I really don't. At what point does anything like this stop being a kit car? You could argue a Radical is a kit car because it's built, albeit a nice shed. They're still hand built. So where do you change it from it being? The kit car term always came from what you could build at home.
Yeah.
Well, you can't build this at home, so I suppose really.
It'd be interesting to find out what sort of performance figures we've got from this.
I've had it on the dyno.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've had it on dyno. Got a video as well, so we'll drop it in at the end.
Oh, cool.
It wasn't amazingly impressive.
Yep.
I think it spent half the time rubbing the tyres on the arches. So the tyre's got it's so wide with such a tall sidewall. I don't know whether you'll get in there, but you can see where the tyre is grooved into the arch liner.
Yeah, there's not a lot of space there, is there?
I did a pull on the dyno and I was like, oh my God, what is that smoke? And then like you crack the door and you instantly smell tyre and you're like, it's all right, it hasn't grenaded. It's just, yeah.
Side exit as well.
Yeah, burns your leg when you get out of the car, so don't wear shorts.
Nice.
Done that twice. It's got really nice driving position. You're sat on the back axle. You're just sat on the back wheels with this massive bonnet in front of you.
Yep.
So yeah, it is quite a nice sort of the feel when you drive it around. Being sat that far back, it kind of reminds me like Merc SLs.
Yeah.
Not many cars are like that anymore. Like the McLaren is a complete opposite. It feels like your feet are in front of the front wheels. So yeah, quite an interesting. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Sort of